Hello, I'm Jeff LaBelle, and I welcome you to learn a little bit more about myself, my family, and my practice. I was born in Michigan in 1963, and I was truly blessed to have my father in the business. When I graduated from Michigan State, the Spartans, in 1987, I joined my father, who was at Dean Witter at the time, and I learned a lot about the business, and that was very special. I was fortunate to move here to Sarasota in the mid-90s. It was awesome. I loved the weather. But what really made me a person of who I am today is when I played in a tennis tournament in the mid-90s, late 90s, and it was a Make-A-Wish tournament. And one of my friends who I was playing against, a dear friend of mine who fortunately I beat in the tournament, I went on to win it. Well, at a party afterwards, it was a Make-A-Wish party, he introduced me to someone who was in the stands, and I noticed her. And I said, can you introduce me to her? She looked like a lovely young lady. He did, and Nikki is now my wife. And I'm truly blessed to have her as my wife because it really made me who I am today as a person and for my business. Having a family as the backbone kind of transcends into my business. And I'm just so fortunate. We were blessed again with 4 children. The youngest is 15 years old. He's just a phenomenal student, but just an unbelievable son, an unbelievable person. My 16-year-old son, Xander, is an aspiring goalkeeper. And he is in the verge of playing with an MLS team, which means he's going to be probably moving away from Sarasota. And we're looking at a couple different MLS teams today. But it's really what he wants to do, and we have to support him, and we will. My oldest son, Noah, is at Babson, which is a college in Boston. He's a great soccer player, and he's going to be majoring in finance, and he has 1 more year left. And he's looking forward to working with me in our practice starting next year. And I think that's just going to be unbelievable for him, for myself, for our clients. My oldest daughter, Reagan, she's graduated from Boston College, and she's going to be working with an international consulting company in New York starting actually this September. So she's really looking forward to doing a lot of traveling, and she's an amazing person. She had a double major in finance and accounting, and as of today, she's traveling around the world on her own. But that's the type of person she is. My wife Nikki and I, we support our children so much, and we love them dearly. And I think the most important thing that I can tell you about myself is I look at my clients kind of like they're a family of mine. I know everything about them. I know where they grew up. I know the work they did. I know their family, their children, if they have children, because that means a lot to me as a person, and I think it carries over to them to know who I am and the type of person I am, a family person who has a lot of passion for what I do, my work, my family, Sarasota, and the environment. So I'm truly blessed. And I hope that you learn a little bit more about me and my family and my practice.